They are off. Lots of side to side in World 1, highlighting the differences between the two versions. And chat confirming ymgc is the only runner using All-Stars version in the tournament. All-Stars version has a disadvantage of the cutscenes at the end of the castles being longer. Also, if you're running it as small only, it has the disadvantage of the Piranha Plant hitboxes being larger, making it so you can't jump over them like you can in the ES version, but since they are going fire, it actually makes it easier to hit them. World record for All-Stars run is something like a 1948 maybe, whereas for the NES version it is 1859. I don't know if how much of that is because All-Stars is a little slower or just not as optimized, not as many runners doing it. Think there with the Fire Blast. Oilkin taking the lead. Means that we're going to have to go over to that audio. Yeah, so getting a look at just how much longer a cutscene is. That will happen a total of 7 times. As the final scene in World 8.4 is not part of the time. You can hit an Oilkin, give ymgc a chance to catch up, as Oilkin is going to have to power back up to get to fire. ymgc getting into Oilkin's lead. One of the other differences that you may notice between the two is that in the NES version you have 3 lives, while in the All-Stars version you have 5 lives. Makes it harder to level out or world out on All-Stars, but and you're still dealing with longer cutscenes and things like that, so it only slightly makes up for that. Fireworks for Oilkin. That is going to put ymgc temporarily in the lead. If both play this level perfectly, they'll probably come out about even. It's killed there by ymgc and Oilkin. And you can see the NES cutscene. An oil can take the lead. The All-Stars version, we're gonna see more and more toads at the end of each fortress. Level by Oilkin. ymgc having just to slow down a little bit there on the stairs. Level 3-2 is pretty straightforward. Being not to go with the thank you goose token. Level 3-3, another one of the mirror or tree levels, however you want to refer to it. Finishing with a 260, nicely done. The Potoboos in the All-Stars version tend to go all the way up to the ceiling, making them a little bit easier to deal with, whereas Oilkin's going to have to watch them and potentially wait. That's one of the benefits of the All-Star version. It helps cut down a little bit from the lengthier scene. It doesn't make up for all of it. Level 4-1. One of my favorite levels in the game. Both making it through cleanly with a 340 optimal time. Vulcan into 4-2. He go bottom route again. Looks like it. And ymgc also going bottom route. Ooh, getting a little slip up there on Oilkin. For 3, another air level. And seeing a nice side-by-side of the graphics differences. Ending with a 261, they'll get one firework that won't cost them any time. Nicely getting under that bar. Oilkin handling the Bowser kill nicely. That's a difficult one. Really ramp up the difficulty. ymgc only missing that Potoboo. All-Stars version of this makes it more of a snow level. Not very much going on to it, just running forward, platforming by runners need to take care of, but nothing they can't handle. Getting under that bullet bill by Oaken, nicely done. Hammer Bros pattern. Nicely through 5-2 by Oaken. MGC getting a very similar pattern. 5-3, are the Bills gonna behave? Oaken getting some good bills. Oh, YMGC nicely bopping that bill. Oaken looks like he's setting up good bars. Takes it through, nicely done. Bowser kill, 255. MGC also taking care of Bowser nicely. Oaken having some stair issues, getting held up by Lakitu. Getting a 6 on the timer will help YMGC catch up a little bit. Looks like there's about a 10-second difference between both of them right now. Oaken getting through. All-Stars version is also able to handle the number of sprites in 6-2, so there are more piranhas. There's supposed to be a piranha in every single pipe, but the NES or Famicom handle that many on the screen at once, so they hung on their own. The Super NES can handle them, so you end up with more of them. Just getting through 6-3 nicely. Oh, Oilkin taking hit to the Potaboo. Grabbing that power up very nicely. He's getting through that bar. Oilkin taking another hit. But more importantly, beating Bowser. GC taking care of Bowser, gets to avoid the cuts or the animation of the think of the word, bridge falling. Those giving Oilkin a rough pattern. Oh, cruel bullet bill. It's there. Taking out Oilkin. To 7-2. back to the All-Stars audio. Sniping ymgc. Wilken is going to have to force this without fire. Didn't see if he got into the duck jump. Doesn't look like it taking a hit there. ymgc getting that trolley blooper. Taking a death. Luckily, World 7 has checkpoints, so Wilken will be able to minimize some of the damage there. And 3, we have another one of these cheap levels. So this time we have Koopas thrown in, making it more difficult, as if it wasn't hard enough at first. Nicely done by ymgc. All-Stars version having the ding to tell you that you're going the right direction on the maze. Bowser killed by ymgc. Wilken will be helped by the longer cutscene here, but this is the last one of the game from ymgc. So, and he's Wilken taking up and getting to loop the maze again. Wilken getting through 7-4 into World 8. ymgc having a pretty good lead. There are no checkpoints in World 8, so if ymgc takes a death, the lead would flop. $100 on the timer, optimal time for 8-1. Wilken is going to use the star. Sniping by ymgc. Wilken getting the power up there. 2 power up is one of the more difficult power ups to grab, with all of those bill launchers shooting at you. There on the opting not to try for a bullet bill glitch. And ymgc into 4. Gonna hit. Have to deal with 8-4. Small. ymgc gets under the bar. Past room. over the fire pit here, he should be good. Nicely done. 2014 on the All-Stars version by ymgc. Gee. A slightly different ending on the All-Stars version. Actually getting this from Princess Peach. Falcon looking to finish it out here. The 2054 Falcon, GG's. Clean run by both runners. Just a few little errors to ymgc up for the extra cutscene length of the All-Stars version to take the win. And if you enjoyed seeing the All-Stars version, you're in luck because we have another race to ymgc coming up right now. We'll be facing Mamoru.